Year 1900. In the year 1900, they asked artists, like, what do you think the year 2000 would be like, right? We put a man on the moon, and we still haven't gotten our goddamn whale buses.
Buses.
Thank you for the 48 months, babe. That's 4 years. God damn.
Dab.
So you've
11
been
times the charms. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was reading. Go ahead.
so you've been supporting my stream for 1 year. You basically started supporting the stream monetarily anyway, a year after I started.
Yeah. Anybody you do to share chat. 11th times the charm, as they say. That's way too many times, dude. I would have given up at like 5.
Are you guys gonna do shared chat? Or
Yeah, we're gonna. Give me a second.
Yeah,
I
as
just
soon
have
as he
to.
gets it open and stuff.
okay.
It's just I have to open up a. New tab every time.
I see.
Yeah, I have to open up Chrome to do it.
Okay, there we
It
go.
doesn't work on Opera.
There we go. All right, we're
You're
all
just
ready to go.
determined. Says the doggo who tried over 100 times to finish up that last pallet inside. Listen. Listen, okay? I gave myself a challenge and I did it. When it comes to rank up for Anarchy, I can't, man. You just have to be lucky with the randos. I know, but I'm not lucky with the randos. Going up against computer or like the AI in side order is so much easier than having to deal with real people. Because people are mean. I should probably get the game open. That would be smart. Ah. Hi, Momo. How are you? I hope you're doing good. There. Powerwash Simulator 2. They're having another Powerwash Simulator game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I actually want to get in on that game soon.
Where's the game? There it is. I'm 62k points away from 5-star V Wellstring. Oh, V is, I think it's 5. Also, I'm not siding with the devil in Summer Nights. That's crazy. Dude, I haven't played any Splatoon in a hot minute. I might do that tomorrow.
I'm not sure what's going on, but
Oh, your mom, yeah.
Oh, your mum, yeah.
I noticed that you guys' streams are both very.
I'm afraid
both
of
laggy
a
much.
recreation of what? I usually get seasick, so I'd rather stick to land. I mean, that's fine. They did ask what your favorite like form of travel is. I think I might pick land. Because, like, with all of the road trips my family used to go on,
I'm just not patient enough.
huh?
Just not patient.
I always think about the money.
Yeah, but I'm just, like I said, I'm not patient, so like if I have to do a road trip, I'll do it, but normally I just will like, okay, I'm gonna go take a flight, like.
Yeah. Dude, I made my spaghetti noodles al dente. They're so good.
Yeah, yeah, Japan is going land because of their trains, dude. Their train system is so nice.
Mm-hmm. What's that like
Train,
to have
dude.
like reliable transportation?
Well, the problem with that is that has caused its own problems in the past.
Yeah.
Like, there was this case where this train driver made a single mistake.
Yeah.
Because he was like half asleep. And because he made that mistake, the train would have gotten to this next station a minute and 30 seconds later than it needed to.
Jesus.
So he tried to speed up a little bit to try to make up for the difference, right?
You can't do that.
No. And what ended up happening was, because he was trying to keep up with the schedule, because he was going to have to basically have to sit down and write a whole ass fucking essay as to why he was late. Instead of doing that, he basically said, okay, well, I'm going to try to go faster, and ended up derailing the train and killing a whole bunch of people on board.
Well,
Idiot.
shit.
Yeah.
They have regulations.
You would think, but the thing is, babe, it's not as simple as just, oh, don't do that. Because if he would have been late, he would never have heard the end of it.
Do you want safety or not?
I'd rather be late
Make
and
up your
alive
goddamn
than
mind.
dead.
Yeah, but the thing is with how strict Japan is about all their scheduling, and
So they would rather risk people's lives. They'd be a little late.
let me finish, goddammit.
Sorry.
The point is in Japan, it's about being punctual, right? That is literally how their society is built. Being even a minute late to work is shameful. And you don't want to have any of that shame put onto you or your family. Obviously, to us as Westerners, we see that as stupid, because in our eyes, everybody's human, right? You're gonna be late every now and then.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
However, in Japan, things are very different. We can't understand how their culture is, and we can't be judging it with the Western eye because we don't live in that particular thing. We don't live in their what's the word I'm looking for?
We don't live.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So because we don't live in their mindset, it's one thing for us to just be, oh well, I want to arrive safe, and I don't care if I'm, yeah, we don't, but their bosses do, because that 1 minute and 30 seconds means that anybody who needs to get onto a connecting train is gonna miss it.
God, what a headache.
As I said, it's a little more nuanced than just, then just just do it safely. Like,
My bad, I'm
okay.
autistic.
No, you're fine. It's just that's how I would have. I thought the same thing, and then I learned that oh no, it's actually a lot. There's more to it than that. Did you know there's a village in northern Japan that has adopted Swedish traditions, customs, and even some people speak Swedish there, like
That's cool.
like in Asahikawa, or or in Hokkaido. That's kind of cool.
Oh, you invited me. Ah,
Yeah.
sorry, we were talking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's interesting? I was gonna take a shower today.
And you didn't because you're stinky.
I took a nap instead.
Bruh. Should have figured.
Which is why I'm like a couple of minutes late stream.
Meanwhile, I take naps and I'm like hours late.
I can't do it. So the way that it works with me is that like I have to make sure I have time to eat and cook dinner, and then also have time to get set up and stuff, which today was not that. At about 3:30, I was watching somebody stream, and I'm like, I need to take a nap. I'm gonna go take a nap. And they're like, okay. Good night. And then I took a nap. I woke up at 5 p.m. And then, I went in the kitchen and started getting everything ready to make dinner. And I barely finished making dinner. Which is not the norm.
Spy! Bzzz-ring!
Ring. Have I showed you where that's from, babe?
Probably not.
Actually, I
Well,
think
you-
I have the clip. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord.
Okay.
Because it is one of the things that we quote the most,
Yeah. It's just
and we think
stupid
it's hilarious. But obviously, our sense of humor is very much strange.
shit. It's very fine-tuned.
It's an acquired taste.
I was gonna say, speaking of humor, the other day when we went to the Rencie's house, we watched Mouse Hunt.
Oh my god, that's such a good movie.
I finally got to see it, and
Oh my god, that's such a good movie.
I understand why everyone loves it so much because it is just ridiculous.
One of the most ridiculous parts of that movie is when the inspector comes and starts like seeing if something on the ground is like mouse poop.
Oh
or not.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and then he
Christopher
eats
Walken's
one of them.
character.
He like
I like
eats.
how he's like trying to distract the mouse. He's like, "Oh yeah, you got asbestos, all right." And the other guys are playing along. And they're trying to sneak out. And they're like, "What are you doing?" He's not listening anymore. And they're like, "What?"
Bruh.
Oh my god, I fucking love that film.
That movie has one of the strangest premises like I've ever seen, but it's so funny.
Yeah,
What in the
it's
Tom and Jerry is going on in this movie, right?
yeah, it is
Pretty
the
much.
most '90s movie ever.
It's why'd you spend $1,200 on a bathtub? No, it's a jacuzzi.
Yeah,
It's a jacuzzi tub. Heck, they even threw in the girl to sweeten the deal.
yeah. They threw the cardboard lady to sweeten the deal. Stupid ass movie. Oh my god.
Still a good movie, yeah.
Okay, so apparently my computer doesn't like it when I have two streams open at once because then it lags like crazy. So I'm only gonna be
That's
watching.
weird.
on Brandon's
That should
from now on.
never be happening.
Well, I got a third window open as well and Discord, so
Again, that should not be happening.
Have you dusted your computer lately, my guy?
actually, yeah, I have.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, I'm glad you're keeping up with that.
Yep.
Because
What I need to keep up on is getting an actual fucking stand for it.
yeah, because right now it's still sitting on cardboard, isn't it?
Oh my lord.
It's
Oh
still
my
is.
god.
I specifically did that, right? Because we didn't have anywhere else to put it when I was building it. I was just like, okay, we're gonna replace this in a bit, and he's like, yeah, sure, of course, of course. And then it's been how long? What, like a year now?
2 years.
Yeah, it's been. I was gonna say, yeah, it's been 2 years and it's still on a fucking piece of cardboard.
That's insane, guys.
Oh man.
Oh, I have to have my door open again.
Xterra says, not as bad as my rig. It's on a stack of books balanced by a jar of tiger balm.
I don't want to even imagine what your space looks like.
Brandon's seen my space and he already knows how bad it can get.
My space,
Brandon.
I miss that website.
I miss it, but at the same time, I'm glad it had its time in the sun and it's gone now.
I used
It's a
my
completely
space
different-
literally once, and that was it.
It's a completely different site now. All the images are broken in it. There's nothing.
All the music is gone. All the music is now lost media.
Pretty much. But like your room, like your setup is great. It's just the clutter.
Where do you think I get it from? You've seen my mom.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, speaking of setup, okay. So I was watching this guy stream the other day when I was at work. He was talking with other people in his chat about what their setups look like.
Mm-hmm.
And he was judging somebody because they had 5 monitors.
Looks at my 4.
Looks at my 2 monitors.
Yeah, your setup's not that bad. I wish I had like another monitor though, because I only have 2 right now. There's just no space right now for another monitor.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I need a 3rd monitor. I think I'm good with just these 2 here. I think I do need to like rearrange how the monitors are set up because there are times where I have to peek over the side of my microphone to see the other monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of just threw that. I just kind of put that together just if there was a space for your microphone. Which, by the way, chat, he's actually using my old mic that I used to have, my old MXL.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Hey, listen, he can't complain about a free fucking mic.
Oh,
That's
I'm definitely
true.
not complaining.
And it sounds good enough. I mean, shit. I don't think I've had. I don't have. I have 0 complaints in terms of audio quality. I can hear this moron just fine.
Hold on a second.
Kishka, you know you love me.
My setup precludes the big word. The use of more than 3 monitors and currently only has 2. Jesus.
Precludes just. This basically means not really necessary.
I don't like big words.
Babe, that's because you have dog brain.
I know I got disallows, okay.
Yeah.
See, I know what that word means.
Well, yeah, because it's just the word allow with the prefix dis, which means not.
Yeah.
Read a book, people.
Read a book, people.
Out of business. Suck a dick. My fucking stupid ass brain. Jesus
Get a
Christ.
job. Own a business, bitch. Suck a dick.
Wait, where's that from?
It's an old vine, like ancient fucking vine.
Right. Before the
Alright,
dark
where-
times.
Oh my god, we're at 97% clean. Jesus Christ. I was like, where's the rest of it? Where's the dirt?
I don't know. Let's ask this dirt-covered pillar here for directions.
He went that way.
They went that way, officers.
This hit him right there, officer. He didn't use the Wii wrist strap.
Yeah. That's him, officer. That's the man with the absolutely massive dong. Points at Kisuke.
Brandon can confirm that is not true.
Nah, dude, like, chat, like, Kisuke's got a fucking hog down there, like, confirmed.
Oh my lord.
Listen, all right, they don't call him Long Dong Renzi for nothing. All right, that's just what I'm saying. All right,
You shut your mouth.
my dude got a fire hose down there. I'm just saying.
I can't.
You know, they say when you see the water snake, just be glad it doesn't bite you. Well, with him, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh my god, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
Listen, dude, hey, listen. As a guy, all right, when your guys are hyping you up, this is kind of how it is, all right.
It was like the first time I saw Kisuke, I was like, oh wow. I mean, I've seen the World Trade Center, but this is a work of art.
Which one of the World Trade Centers?
Yes.
Okay then.
Okay, let me rephrase. I've seen the Transamerica building, but that was just a work of art.
Bruh.
It was just marvelous.
I was gonna say, if a trans person went to the Transamerica building, would that be the Transamerica building?
I guess so.
That's wild.
What if there was a train that went to it? Would that be the Transamerica train?
Transamerica.
Fuck Xera.
A second penis has hit the tower. President Bush, a 37th plane hit the tower.
Oh my god, that reminds me of a joke. Was it an advisor for George Bush walks into the White House and into the Oval Office, and he says, "Sir, there's been an attack at the Brazilian embassy. We lost 4 Brazilian ambassadors." And George Bush just immediately sinks his head down into his hands, and he's just sitting there, covering his face with his hands, just totally distraught. And he's just sitting there in silence for minutes. And he turns back to the advisor. He says, "Okay, how many is a Brazilian?"
Oh my lord.
On the panels. You need to get. Okay, yeah, it's just those pillars there.
Stop it! Stop it! No! God damn it.
The dog doesn't like water.
No, I like water. Just not when I'm trying to work.
And it doesn't like the beach. Unclean!
Fuck the beach.
Unclean! You filthy fucking peasants!
Fuck the beach, bro.
The beach is great. I don't know what you're on about.
You get sand in all the places you don't want sand in.
Okay, Anakin.
Okay, and?
Skywalker, and Bananakin. Mannequin
What is that?
Skywalker.
Ugh, that's just creepy.
Where is the dirt?
The Flanagan Skywalker.
Small
He's
pipe.
Irish?
Oh, okay.
The Flanagan Skywalker.
Just small pipe.
Eats Mexican pastry again. Flan again.
Makes a certain southern type of dish involving andouille sausage, chicken, and rice. Jambalaya the Hutt.
That's
made
so
out of pizza. Pizza the Hut.
Bruh.
Or else pizza is gonna send out for you.
He got trapped in his limo and he ate himself to death.
Yeah. I believe that was Dom DeLuise as Pizza the Hut, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and I gotta check this. Spaceballs the movie. Spaceballs the toilet paper.
Bounty hunter throwing a fancy party. Boba Fett.
All right, what's left?
The bounty hunter who is also a Mexican, who's also a Mexican sponge underneath the sea. Bob Esponja.
Candy.
Bob Esponja.
Yeah, a Candy who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Bob Esponge.
A sponge. I forgot about that. Ah, fuck. Bounty hunter's dad, who's a freedman. Django Unchained.
Murder unit.
Oh
Where
my
the hell's
god.
that? That's not clean? Oh my lord.
What isn't clean?
I thought I cleaned this.
Guess not.
Oh yeah, it was Dom DeLuise.
Hmm. Sold my soul to yo mama.
Why would you do something like that?
I don't know.
Best
say that-
friends be like, best friends be like, I would sell your soul to Satan for a single Frito chip.
A single corn chip.
Yeah. My modus operandi is to tank the awesomeness and the obnoxiousness, crank it all the way to 11, and then rip the knob off.
I'll rip your knob off.
Hey yo.
Hey yo, name a time and a place, boy.
Y'all are crazy.
Chose the
Yeah,
one who's also an
whatever.
in-flight magazine. Luke Skymall. Jedi who is also a fucking abomination of mankind. Luke Skinwalker.
Oh Jesus. Nah, you don't fuck around with that Skinwalker shit.
Everybody walks their skin on a leash. Skinwalker. Los. I was gonna say. El Stumpo Mano.
Fallen Jedi who's a really tall building. Anakin skyscraper, says Xterra. Oh come on. That was so easy. Why couldn't we think of that? Hang on guys, I'll be right back. Gonna go
Okay.
get some water.
So what if?
Okay, so everything's over here.
Okay, one more item.
I believe it's one of these. Hold on. Which one is it?
The one here. Where's the dirt?
Where's the leak, ma'am?
Where's the leak, man?
Are you sure it's this one? Oh, it
It
is.
lit up because it was clicked on it.
Yeah,
go.
we did it! Woohoo!
Oh my god, my arm is cold. I gotta cover my arm up. Jeez.
Smuggler with a fast ship who knows how to rock. Guitar solo. Alright, now we want to clean the satellite dish.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna cover up my arm because it's freezing. Ugh. I burped. I burped. There we go.
Brandon has burped 48 times. Disgusting!
Disgusting.
Okay, what are we cleaning now?
We are cleaning a satellite dish.
Okay.
I might actually get started on the dish itself. Wait. Before you start cleaning all these walls, I need to write my facts for the day.
Oh my lord.
Alright, here we go. Who should I start with today?
How about the most obvious one? way you want it.
Are you ready, Pika's name? She's not here to defend herself.
Don't worry, I'll act offended on Pika's behalf. God, it feels so weird because I finally
go.
got my haircut today. Now my head feels 10 pounds lighter.
Me when
Oh my god!
I take my helmet off.
I need to get a haircut.
Listen, okay, I wrote one of the facts for Pika.
Okay, let's see it.
That's
Pika
true.
likes pickle juice.
I also
Yep.
like pickle juice.
Yep. Pickle juice is actually the secret ingredient for some good fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Pickle juice and buttermilk. You let the chicken marinate in that for, I think, 12 hours to a day. Then you want to do a dry, wet, dry batter with seasoning and all that. And then you fry it, and it tastes just like Chick-fil-A chicken. Or possibly better. I'll tell you what's better than Chick-fil-A chicken.
Anything?
Anything
Head
else?
Head pats.
Think of it, head pats. Fucking love head pads. Fucking love head pads.
There we go. Perfect.
What does it say?
And that's not
true.
going because tism.
That's true.
Okay, let's see. Who else? Xterra.
I cleaned the weird little device there. I'm gonna
Xterra.
here.
Secretly.
Let's not. Let's not do the whole furry thing again.
I'm not. I wasn't gonna do that. I'm gonna do something else. Xterra secretly likes. There we go. See, is that such a bad one? No. I'm gonna listen to his wishes. Wrong again because I not secretly like that song. Okay, see? See? But that... It's just home Alabama that blows. Yeah, I'm well aware of how much you don't like that song. Also, because that band's not even from Alabama. They're from Florida.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And that song is meant to be a diss track to Neil Young, and it's not a very good one. But it's okay, because Leonard Skinner died in a plane crash. So,
Really?
yeah. And they're racist, so.
Wow. I mean, I knew about the racist part, but I didn't know about the dying in a plane crash thing.
Yeah.
When
SHA
did that happen?
is a shitty white boy redneck diss track, yep. This is
Where-
years ago. Let's see.
When did it happen? Because that's news to me. It shows how much I actually care.
Yes, Steam. I know Brandon is playing Powerwash Simulator. Think I don't know that?
Like, I listened to this song I'm listening to again. Makes me want to rewatch the anime.
What the hell was that?
It's the theme, the intro to Chobits.
There we go.
right this time. Let's see here. Gotta bring up Keysuke stream again. He'd probably attempt to kick your ass, but you know what? That's the truth there.
Like I said, I'm all facts, no printer.
And also, to tell the truth, I'm not that far behind him. I haven't played guitar in a few years. Slowly getting back into it.
There's a reason Warren Zevlon put out "Play It All Night Long." Yeah, and that was to specifically call out Leonard Skinner. Or as Heavenly from the Badger Crew says, Leinard Skynard.
Bruh.
Leinard Skynard.
Skynard is the guy who invented Skynet.
Not Miles Dyson?
Speaking of which, did you know that that one of the mass surveillance AIs that they've put in China is actually named Skynet?
Yeah, I know.
Because the guy who the main director of that program says he really likes the Terminator movies. Not realizing that he's doing exactly what causes the fucking Terminators.
That's crazy.
I love it when people do something without a single shred of irony to it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a TikTok the other day. I had never seen Idiocracy before. So when they finally watched it, they were like, that's fucked up.
Bruh.
Like, yes. This is the sad road that we're heading down.
Okay, what should I write for this one?
Precious water.
There we go.
Ido is obsessed with R99's.
/foot/slash fishnets.
Oh, who's R99?
Rapid 99 from Jet Set Radio Future.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
What else here?
Okay. Let me do it now.
I'm gonna eat my food, I'm hungry.
Then
Okay, now it looks like everything's working.
Xterra, Jesus.
He wants to be a pro musician, can't play piano worth it. Well, it's not like you need to learn piano for...
no, every other electronic artist, that's how they freaking do it.
And how about you go against the grain for once?
We know it's a joke, yeah. It's funny though. My spaghetti got cold, but that's okay. It's still edible.
Spaghetti.
Somebody touching my spaghetti.
I love that meme.
It's really funny.
Though most people don't call it funny anymore. I think it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
You know what I miss, babe? When memes
What?
used to last years.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's what I miss. Now it seems like memes don't even last days.
Yep.
Pup and Co. power washing.
My stomach dropped. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I saw that. You fell off the dish. God, there's no fall damage in this game.
I know. Scared the shit out of me. Oh god, I don't want to bring.
No, I don't miss that. I don't necessarily miss that particular era. I just miss that memes used to actually last. Now it seems like they don't even do that.
Yeah.
I used to miss when memes were somewhat witty.
That being said, I do love the fact that our generation has used to learn to weaponize memes.
Yeah. We'll say
So
that,
much
yeah.
so that a fucking image of JD Vance as a baby is causing people to not be allowed into the United States because CBP thinks it's offensive.
Which
I'm
is
not even
which
kidding.
is
Crime
a-
movie.
They
Crime movie.
kicked out a Norwegian tourist because they had a picture of JD Vance on their phone.
So now everyone is just further spamming the image.
Yep.
There's like an MSNBC news
Report. Yeah.
on YouTube, and
The
almost
reporter
everybody
is
in the comments.
everybody in the fucking comments changed their profile picture to just be that fucking face.
It's so good.
Because if there's one thing I love doing, it's doing shit out of spite.
Mm-hmm. And plus, I was gonna say, have they never heard of the Streisand effect?
Yeah. Obviously they haven't.
I almost sent that my mother that don't quote the old Magic's pic to my mother after she pulled the calling after the texting trick on me I'd used on her.
Don't recite the deep magic to me when I was there when it was written.
Do not recite the old laws to me, which I was there when they were written.
And of course I miss Be Gone, Thought!
This bitch empty. Yeet. Medieval boys be like, yeef.
Oh yeah. The sow hath depleted itself. I yeeteth across the yard.
Oh, I did it again.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bruh. All the way over here, do it.
No, if I want to trigger PTSD in Brandon, I just have to go dun 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 dee, 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 dee.
Oh my lord. Oh my god, I was able to forget about it for a while. What a weird time that was.
Nah, dude, you want to talk about fucking, like, triggering, like, PTSD for me? It was when we went to go see the newest Deadpool movie.
Oh yeah,
And the opening credits alone had me fucking rolling.
oh, by the way, the person who did the dancing for that particular scene was
Yeah.
credited in the credits as Dance Pool.
That's
And what
funny.
makes it even funnier is then that implies that there's just two Deadpools there, one just doing the dance and the other one doing all the murdering.
Yeah. One is like taking out all the agents, and the other one is just dancing and being the hype man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking funny.
My brain is being tricked again
Why?
because when you're spraying with the power washer and like that mist is like spraying back at you, my face wants to like
Scrunch up just so
Yeah.
the water can get in your eyes. Yeah.
I want to do like the stupid ass reflex.
Helion says, I will never not be amused by the fact that the circus decided to clown on a song called March of the Gladiators. It became the theme song of clownery.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the mistake was when it was I guess written, or was it transposed? That it was changed to a minor key instead of a major key, I think.
Yeah, when it's in a major key, it's very triumphant, very like, oh wow, these guys are off to war, But if you play it in a minor key, it's the clown song.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's on.
The Gladiators.
Look it up in a major key.
Yeah.
Part of the receiver is still dirty. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a military march. Well, it's supposed to be a military march, but instead we associate it with stupid. I associate it with Doo-Doo the Clown.
Fucking ad. Hold on a second.
Hero, yes. The Doo-Doo the Clown like picture to me gets funnier the more you look at it. One of those ones where you sit there for a while and you just start laughing more and more just because of how ridiculous the premise is. Because it was just this random clown who just so happened to be in Canada at the time, and these two women were being like harassed by this guy, like sexually harassed, and he came over and basically just beat the guy up. And then they put him on the news as not as his name, but as his clown name, which is Doo-Doo the Clown.
That's crazy.
Okay, I cannot take this song seriously, even in a major key. But you could tell that it's meant to sound different. But instead we hear it. When we hear it, that's what we associate.
What was that song that was used in that NASA video, which was like a compilation of Elon Musk's like ships exploding?
I think that's.
Oh yeah. But
I was gonna say, I think that is.
Wait, I think it was like Yakety Jacks or something.
Yeah, Yakety Sax.
Yeah.
yeah, the bed song. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Dun,
funny.
dun, 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 boom. Dun, 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 boom. Yeah, that song is meant to have a cannon every time that goes off.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was how it was written. You're supposed to use a cannon.
I think in the sheet music it actually says At one point, it just says cannon or similar large sound.
Yep.
Similar loud sound.
So, these days, most people use a timpani or they use another big drum or like maybe even like a gong.
Yeah.
Maybe even like an taiko drum, even.
But in some cases, they will legitimately have a man there with a gun
Yeah.
shooting blanks to the beat of the song. Changes the cannon with a heard that before. Is hilarious.
Oh yeah, what
That's
instrument do you
crazy.
play? Cannon.
I saw one. I think it was
That's
like a
wild.
Pittsburgh Pirates game, and for some reason, one of the things they have sometimes, or they used to do, I don't even know if it's the Pittsburgh Pirates. I just know that there was a picture of a football field, and there was a guy on the field, with a camera, right, like a reporter with a big old lens on it, and the guy next to him literally had a cannon.
Yeah. Oh, so I think that was Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah. It's just fucking. Oh yeah, you're taking pictures on a Nikon. I use a Canon.
Yeah, mine's a cannon.
The history of music.
Oh yeah, it is. The 1812 overture was in fact written to instrumentize a full-sized field cannon.
Is this a Naruto song I'm listening to right now?
Oh,
You
sorry.
say-
No, I'm thinking of the William Tell overture. Sorry.
Let me
Not
see.
18.
That's the first Naruto opening. Dude, I want to rewatch Naruto. You know what's stupid?
What?
Crunchyroll doesn't have the dub anymore.
What?
Yeah, they got rid of the dub.
That's some bullshit.
They have the sub, but not the dub.
We grew
That's
up
some
on that
bullshit.
damn dub. Doesn't matter if it was considered bad by everyone's standards. We loved it.
It was good. I don't know why people are shitting on it.
No, the one that I will never accept anybody shitting on is the dub of Sailor Moon that 4Kids did.
Oh
Because
yeah.
that shit is iconic.
Go bleach your roots, creep.
Go bleach your roots, creep.
Fine then.
Sailor Moon, everyone's dying.
Oh, shit.
To be fair, as old as our memes were, they're still good now. Exactly. Our memes fucking last, dude.
Oh god, that was a gross one.
Holy
All I have to
shit.
say to get a reaction out of everybody in here is to say the words, "Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on," and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Don't worry, Brandon. I got the burp count.
Okay, thank you.
We're now at 50 total.
So much closer to 69.
Nice. Sorry, it's just a reflex.
The 4Kids One Piece is pretty good as well. I don't think I've ever heard any One Piece song. Like, maybe the
Wasn't it a
theme, but I
rap?
don't know.
I've
I feel like it was a rap at one point.
never watched One Piece.
I never watched One Piece. I don't think I could ever watch it. The art
It
style
was,
really
yep.
bothers me. As good as people say it is, and like what it's about, I don't think I could ever watch it because of the art style.
Yeah, the art style's like, I understand that it's iconic, but I'm not a fan of Oda's art style.
Yeah, it's a little bit uncanny.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'd rather watch Shin-chan.
Oh no, Crayon Shinchan. Crayon Shinchan is like it's a long running series, but it
it's
has a
bad.
very childish art style, but it is just so bad.
It's like, oh, and like, there's always butts, like always,
Yeah.
always butts. I remember when it came on Adult Swim and people were always watching it.
You know which one I still will never like? the one I've never watched, and I'm like, I still feel like I don't want to because it's too much.
What is it?
Bo 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 bo.
Oh my god. I need to
Bo bo
rewatch
bo
it.
shit.
It's one of those really weird ones.
Yeah.
And there's Zatch Bell.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that bell. I remember one of the kids at my school when I was in elementary school was obsessed with Zatch Bell.
I need to watch it again. It's been forever.
Um,
Do you guys remember Heart of Escaflowne?
that sounds so familiar.
It does sound familiar.
I have not seen it in a long time, but I remember it used to be on Fox Kids growing up. And I can't remember like the story, but it was like this guy who has basically like this mechanical suit of armor that's like a Megazord.
I don't know, because you said Escaflowne, and it reminded me of this movie I watched that I was crazy about.
Sorry, it's called Vision of Escaflowne, not Heart. Of
Okay, I think
Escaflowne.
that's the series, whereas I watched the movie.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I've heard that name before.
The English dub of the film, I'm not sure about the TV series, but the film had the voice actors for Sango and Moroku in it.
Oh.
But they always did voice work together.
I mean, they worked well together.
Yeah, they have good chemistry. They had good chemistry.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard Moroku's voice?
I'm scared.
It,
I haven't. I'm scared.
I'll say it's certainly different, but I feel like it still fits
Okay.
because
It's like Moroku's voice was my childhood.
yeah, of course, of course. The thing is you know, in his new voice in the series makes sense for his character because
Okay.
he's been away from his family for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So he's basically been in the freaking forest himself.
He's changed.
So he's changed a bit. So it stands to reason that his voice would have changed as well.
Okay. We still need to watch. We still need to finish up Final Act.
Yeah, we do. But that shit's heavy, man.
Yeah, it is. You know what? We're almost.
Yeah, we're almost there. Some
And
heavy
then we can
shit,
watch
Doc.
Yashahime.
Yes.
Oh, Hylion Cyber 6? Fuck yeah, I used to watch that when I was a kid. Series.
You know which other one I never really watched, but I heard a lot of good things about? Megas XLR.
Oh yeah. The big red button. You don't red button.
I was gonna say, and didn't Coop, the main character, didn't he buy the giant robot from a junkyard for like $2 or something?
I think that's what it was, because I haven't seen that one in a long time, but I do distinctly remember the character Coop.
Yeah, because he was like a chubby dude with a beard.
Yeah. Chubby dude with a goatee. I just love it. That's the big red button.
You know what he reminded me of when I first saw him? He looked like a blonde Static. He looked like a blonde Wayne Static.
Blonde Wade Static with a dad bod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why do I all of a sudden need to like make a character like that? Oh, that'd be fucking hilarious. Alright, hang on. I'll be right back.
Oh wait.
A blonde Jack Black. No.
Oh, there was a mecha that I really liked. It was I think it's pronounced Rosathon.
Hmm.
The theme song was really good.
I didn't really like Trigun, specifically Stampede.
Dude, Trigun is good. Not the art style of the old anime.
I love the old version. The old version, well, it's you have to remember it's also an anime from it's from an anime from the 90s.
That's it.
And it was all done by hand.
Yeah.
So
that was the charm of it, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the charm. However, I understand why you like the new one a bit better because it uses a more modernized, much smoother.
I always like it better.
Also, you just like how Vash now has like total trans man energy.
He does. God damn it.
Gender.
Dude, I had gender envy for fucking Sasuke.
Literally, I could probably say that about most of the trans guys I've met in my life. They probably also did do.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't him, it was like characters like Lelouch from Code Geass was another one.
Yeah.
And then this one time I saw Lelouch, and and then if it wasn't him, it was Inuyasha.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't him, it would have been Riku from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, I see it.
That was the new version, right? The new version, yeah, is Trigun Stampede. It's basically a retelling of the original one from the 90s, but brought to modern day.
Yeah.
And done by a different studio.
They did a really good job on it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, wherever you are.
Shaman King. Never
Shaman
finished
King?
it.
Jesus.
There was one, I remember it was on, I want to say it was on Jetix, which was Disney's like anime thingy that they used to do.
Yeah.
It was called Shinzo, and it was the stupidest fucking thing ever. Also, I also used to watch, I don't remember where it was on. Might have also, I watched Digimon at one point.
Yeah, I believe it was on there too.
Metabots, Shinzo, yeah. One, and the specific Digimon, I remember they had these little device thingies. Is it Super Monkey Team Hyperforce Go?
Oh my god, what a name!
That was the name of one of the shows on Jetix. I distinctly.
I forgot about that name completely until that was said.
Yeah, there's also Yin Yang Yo. That was another one. Puka, which was another one that was really. That one is adorable.
Code Lyoko.
Oh yes, Code Lyoko. I never got to see it. Also, I didn't like the art style that all the kids' foreheads were like 5 heads.
Yeah.
And technically that one isn't like an anime per se, but because it's a French show.
Yeah.
But it's good enough. It counts.
I liked it. I think my favorite character in it was Odd, which is like his actual name.
Alright, I'm back.
The art style is, in fact, an acquired taste, yes.
But yeah,
I remember... Sorry.
I was gonna say, I distinctly remember Puka quite a bit. And that was also a Disney show, if I remember correctly.
They have it on Prime now.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Odd Della Rogia.
That's his name, yeah.
You know which other show I remember? IGPX.
What's that?
Immortal Grand Prix. And that one was on... I want to say that was on Cartoon Network.
I hear stomping around.
Samurai Pizza Cats. Yes, I remember that. That was
that
was a 90s show. Oh, it had a similar thing happen to it that happened to Lupin the Third here in the United States, and that's that they packed it full of 90s references, even though the show was from the 80s for the dub.
That's crazy.
Oban Star Racers. Yes, I remember that. I definitely remember Oban Star.
I do remember that one. What the heck?
Yeah, there's Oban Star Racers, IGPX, Immortal GPX, Chaotix is what it was called. Yeah, Chaotic.
Wait, do you guys remember Motor City?
It sounds familiar.
It was a Disney show, and it was basically a cyberpunk before the Tron cartoon.
Eek the
And
Cat.
It was pretty. It was a pretty decent show. It was like a cyberpunk version of Detroit, Michigan. You know, Motor City.
Oh, okay, so just Detroit, Michigan. So in other words, Detroit become human. Detroit become omelet.
That reminded me of a meme. It was, I think it was like a magazine cover or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was supposed to look like one, and it was just D-tit become man. Because Connor was covering the other letters of the word.
He was fanking. Fanking is when you take an item, right? You hold it at crotch level, and then you just use your finger to cover up one thing, and it changes the entire context of the thing.
Oh yeah.
Like, I did it one time to one of those, to like a moisturizer, and it just said, just thick and creamy. And you hold it at crotch level, and it makes it so much funnier.
That's funny.
How do we go crab core to some attack?
Attack this.
What's crab whore? Sounds like a bad porno. Or you can't crab core if your dick's on your face. Vagina counts too. Oh, okay then.
What the fuck are you quoting?
That's what I'm on about.
Yep.
Ain't that literally the joke with the lust dude from DR3? I think so. Be careful, children. That's a lot of sodium.
That's a lot of sodium.
Good children.
Dylan, my other dick is a flamethrower Fuentes.
What?
It was from the Dead Rising stream yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, speaking of streams, I will not be available for stream tomorrow. I'm going to stream on Monday instead because I have a event to go to.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I will not be in tomorrow to do my stream, but I'll do my Persona stream on Monday.
Alright then.
You got plans for 4th of July?
No.
Me neither.
My parents want to go visit my sister, and I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere. Yeah.
Your
I
mom
don't
just
have
wants.
work that day.
Yeah, my parents just want to go see my sister and granddaughter.
The small
Yeah.
one.
Yep. The
Small child.
The small child. Why am I blanking on this one show's name? If you describe it, maybe we can help. How can we
Oh yeah,
help?
that one. Yeah, that one show with the thing and the guy. Get it.
Hmm.
It feels so weird having short hair again, because now I'm like, oh, use a lot less shampoo. And now I don't have to use a hair dryer.
Are you below me? That's why it sounds like you're next to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm walking around in circles on this thingy trying to clean it off.
Okay,
There's a parody show that poked fun at monster collection shows. Two kids and a professor use a jet to go to a monster world, and every time they do the slide into that thing, the professor gets slammed into a wall.
What the fuck?
That's not
It's-
Monster
I've never heard
Rancher,
this
is it?
No, Monster Rancher is a game series. Though, if it was that, that would be pretty funny.
Well, I remember Monster Rancher like having an anime. We watched that when we were kids. Well, my
Also,
siblings-
Flint the Time Detective.
I'm now remembering these magical girl animes that I used to watch. Actually, I think there's 3 magical girl animes that I used to watch.
I saw a
There
really
was-
dark one a while ago.
Tokyo Mew Mew,
Oh yeah, that one's a classic.
Mermaid Melody, and what's Shugo Chara? There we go.
Also, not an anime, but the '90s Addams Family show.
I remember watching
What
that
I was
too. Yeah.
What I was surprised to learn is that a lot of the typical cartoons that we used to watch as kids, a lot of times Japanese anime studios helped with animation.
Yep.
Like for example, a lot of the Looney Tunes cartoons, like from the '80s and '90s, were different Japanese companies helping Warner Brothers with those.
Buck Tud Russell? What? Oh, Time Squad. Yeah, okay, I remember that. I knew that name sounded familiar.
Jesus Christ.
What?
You were moving that, and I didn't expect to see it.
Kinda need it.
It was like it was me, and it scared me.
Just Power Washer things, just grabbing a whole ass scaffolding and putting it on top of the satellite dish you're washing.
I can't read that first word. How do you pronounce that?
Melancholy Nights. I finally rubbed my 2 brain cells together.
Yeah, I could not read that word.
Melancholy Nights, yeah.
Oh, it's 2 words. Mon Cole Knights.
One time that Cartoon Network aired like a single episode of whatever happened to Robot Johnson and completely swept it under the rug.
I remember that name, but I don't know what it was about at all. My eye itch. Ew.
Real bad, worse than Problem Solvers bad.
Why am I tired? I took a nap. I should not be tired.
And the worst art style I've ever seen.
Wait, what was it?
Ah,
How many
shit.
episodes of Lazarus do we have left?
I don't know.
Like 2?
I think so.
I think they said it was gonna be like 12 episodes, right?
I think so.
Nah, dude, Xterra. Problem Solvers has to be the worst animation style I've ever seen in a cartoon.
That shit
there
makes
is-
Kappa Mikey look fucking like a
Yeah.
godsend.
I
Ro-
loved Kappa Mikey.
Robot Jones, there's a charm, almost Schoolhouse Rock kind of look to it. Problem Solvers is just a seizure and a lawsuit waiting to happen. Like, I remember seeing the for it on Cartoon Network, and I'm like, good fucking god, I want to rip my eyes out.
I really liked Kappa Mikey. It was really weird.
Interesting concept, but I don't think it was just well executed. What the fuck?
Oh, because of the Twitch emote, yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. I'm just saying that the art style like difference between the two things was very off-putting for me. Because in my eyes, I'm like, why is there not consistency? I know it's meant to be part of the joke, but god damn it. Deliberate because Mikey was American and everyone else was Japanese. Yeah, obviously, that's what I mean. Like it's a deliberate thing, but in my mind, I'm like, why is it not consistent?
The fact that it was like in the show, it was a live action.
Yeah, like the times that Simpsons and Family Guy crossed over.
That shit's hella weird.
Getting dizzy yet, chat?
Not in the slightest.
This is how we used to clean back in the days of the Aztecs right here. Watch this. Just spin around in circles all day.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Goofy ass.
You know what? You're right.
Love you.
You know what? I love you too. Cute and adorable.
No, you. Shut up.
Babe, the propaganda has been strong today.
You're telling me, Jesus Christ.
I was on TikTok and I was just people bringing their babies to Japan, and how all the Japanese people were like being little aunties wanting to pick up the kid and play with them.
Cute.
They love babies in Japan, dude, because they don't, the birth rate's really low over there, so seeing them is not quite as common.
Yeah.
And then I saw another video of a bunch of little preschoolers with the little hats on,
Yeah.
walking down the street in a nice single file line. Teacher.
That's cute. Ow.
Or there was two recent shows I hear. Great, Love, Death, and Robots and Secret Level. Yeah, Love, Death, and Robots is pretty damn good.
I haven't seen it.
It's just a little dark for my taste.
It's in Terror of Resonance.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'd say they're on the same level. It's not exactly the same, yeah.
I need to mentally prepare to finish that series.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if I mean, then again, though, dude, you did manage to sit through freaking Perfect Blue.
God, that shit had me guessing and guessing up until the.
Uh huh. Satoshi Kon, man, he was the greatest in my opinion. Like he has you freaking like thinking in fucking like he has you thinking in cursive and shit.
Dude had me like guessing what is even happening. I was like, am I tripping?
I've been watching What If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device, and it is legitimately hilarious, even for those who don't know 40k.
Oh, Lord.
Warhammer 40k. My favorite thing is all the dudes can take out loans to buy Warhammer stuff. Like, even in debt, I still serve.
Jesus. You couldn't even finish that joke without laughing.
Dude, Warhammer is like fucking like prohibitively expensive. Hi.
Hi.
Trying to clean the mount underneath here. Do we have a ladder anywhere?
We should.
Hmm.
I have no idea.
Like that time Ozzy Osbourne spoke in Braille? What the fuck?
What?
That's what Helion commented.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Spoke in Braille.
That's a fucking
Oh,
Warhammer.
Wow, you hit the funny mic for a second there.
Warhammer.
Excuse me, sorry.
Jesus.
Oh, dude, you should have heard me last night.
Me when neighbors have been at it all night and they're like, hey, you should see how it was. You'd understand why I was making all them noises.
Bruh.
That stupid meme you put up. The coochie that grips like like the kid holding the class.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god!
What the fuck, man?
It's fucked up, but that was.
That's
The concept of that alone, it just.
Everyone knows, dude. Chubby girl's got that pussy that grips like a 4-year-old hamster.
I can't with y'all. I can't.
Oh shit!
Why are we still here?
Just a second.
Suffer.
Just to suffer. I'll put it in
Oh,
Kisuke's picks and vids. Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm gonna hold off on that.
So I tried to watch this anime called Hypnosis Mike.
Mhm.
I hate it. I thought I would like it because there's a lot of like hot men in there, but the rap, it's all rap, all of it. I can't.
Babe.
Rapping.
What?
Yeah, as in Shake Schooler, the Mike Ruler, the old schooler.
Oh.
I think.
And by
It's
the way,
just, like,
babe,
really
it's Hypnosis MC, not Hypnosis Mike.
Well, why are people saying it's Hypnosis Mike?
I don't fucking know. Because MC is kind of the thing about like that's rapper thing.
Yeah.
It could be
MC,
because
Master of Ceremony.
it could be because in the anime, they create to like end war or something.
It sounds like
Yeah.
it sounds like an anime premise.
And I thought because I was expecting different kinds of like music, not just like rap. But it's all rap, all of it. And it really put me off.
I still want them to come out with a bowling anime.
That would be good. Why don't we have that yet?
But specifically, it has to be like a parody anime, you know, where they're making fun of like all the sports anime tropes.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Like, I'm just imagining a character like Vic from fucking Yuri on Ice, except he bowls and his bowling ball has a fucking rose in it,
Bruh.
and he's the red rose from Fukuoka. I remember I was talking to some of my coworkers who were trying to like ask me if it was like anime on things. I was like, "What kind of topic are you talking about?" And they're like, "Is there any anime about this?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's called this." And then they thought, "Oh, I'll get them with sports." And I just started seeing the name off. They're like, "Are there's? I bet you there's not a tennis anime." I'm like, "Prince of Tennis."
That's funny.
And they're like, "I bet you there's not a baseball anime." I'm like, "Ace of Diamond."
Yep. How many basketball anime are there?
There's at least 3. But for the 2 that I named off the top of my head, I said Slam Dunk and Kuroko no Basuke.
Okay, hold on. There has to be a Japanese wrestling anime, and it has to be homoerotic as fuck.
Yes, there is.
Good.
Specifically, it has a bunch of wrestlers from NJPW,
Oh, nice.
from New Japan.
No, we're halfway.
I can't get to this stupid part because we don't have a fucking ladder. We only have this. We only have a freaking this scaffolding.
Ladder.
Scaffold. We don't have one. They didn't give us one.
Oh, so you gotta make it work here.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm being too chatty for one. No, you're fine. My kid sister threw a 300 game and now she's gone pro. That'd be
That's
pretty
crazy.
funny.
That's crazy.
My little sister can't be this at bowling.
That reminds me of this one anime. It was like this guy put in like some kind of situation where he had to go to another world, and like I guess his mom tagged along, and she's like, what was the title of this anime? God damn it, I'm trying to remember what it's called. It was really weird.
Yeah, no letter on the satellite dish job. It sucks.
Okay, so that's so it's by design.
Yes.
So that's the
This
puzzle
sucks.
you gotta figure out.
This sucks massive unicorn wang.
This sucks caramel coated cattle cock, double dipped donkey dicks. It sucks. Big pecker.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to trampoline this shit.
That's a Papa
I had
Red.
to
That's
do
a
that
Papa
up
Red
there.
quote for you guys.
Would you guys laugh if I told you that I wrote Nico's Requiem, like his main theme song? I wrote that in about 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Jesus Christ.
15 minutes? God damn.
To be honest, what I did, I had a lot of stuff already pre-prepared, and then I just used the stuff that I hadn't used yet, you know?
Oh, this guy's got his... like Chinese food. Okay.
Like, I had stuff already, like, I could make something out of this, and then I thought about, like, you know what, I'm gonna make him a theme song, because, you know, it would fit the Tron aesthetic. Like, I already had the main bass line and some of the synth sounds,
Yeah.
and so then I just kind of pieced everything together, and I found some... And then I found some, like, random strings on Splice that I just kind of put in, just to give it that, like, sort of epic Tron Legacy vibe.
Yeah.
Nice. God damn, 15 minutes, dude? Holy shit.
I say 15 minutes, it was more like half an hour, like an hour. But that's just one of those things about me as somebody who like makes music, is that like there are those days where I could seriously sit there in an hour and put together like a perfect song, and then there's other days where I'm sitting there and I have it, and there's a song that's been sitting on my hard drive for months or even years, and I still haven't fucking gotten around to finishing it.
It's like to be an artist in general.
Oh yeah, I kind of feel there, just in a different medium. Like, in a little over 2 months, it's over 150 pages long.
I don't even want to think about writing. I'm stuck. I got that writer's block right now. The
See,
worst.
honestly, I'm not sure how to help you there, because...
You can't really help. I kind of just have to deal with it.
I was gonna say, Brandon usually will read me his ideas, and then I'll usually add things on top of them. That's one way that we sometimes will fix his writer's block.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's how you helped me with some of my other...
For some reason, I'm good at doing that, but I can't do it for myself ever.
Maybe you need someone... Maybe you need...
Maybe.
Because I know you're good at giving a criticism, and that's helped me out with my stuff. But maybe someone just...
Would help if I wasn't so goddamn paranoid of people stealing my ideas.
Bro, I feel that.
I feel that too, but...
God damn it. Okay, come on. I can do this. I can do this. It's
doable. It's doable.
It's just that everything's at such a fucking stupid spot. You kind of want to...
Is that writer's cock block? Yes. Yes, it is.
You got the funny mic.
I hate this!
Get the shit out of me.
Right. Jesus Christ.
Finally.
Finally, after 240 years of solitude. Also, Kisuke, drink agua.
Okay. Now, question is do I do it with funny mic?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take the one, huh?
It's funnier without the funny mic.
Ah! Yeah, I have to like stand on this little tiny pole and then jump and try to. There we go. Ugh. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. There we go. Did you already do everything on the inside of the dish?
One on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, the top's clean.
Okay, cool. Now it's just a matter of doing all the
The
underside.
underside, yeah.
Hideously long, and there's a lot of remote bullshit spots. Yeah.
Where's the song from?
Also, the Lazarus freaking soundtrack is so good.
Yeah.
Lazarus?
It's
The
this anime that me and Brendan have been watching,
I see.
and it is so good.
It is such a good one.
And,
I
was gonna say we were watching it, and I saw this one character. It's like a random background character, and I was like, "What the hell's Tatum doing in here?"
Yeah.
And
we
the
saw
best
them-
part
we
was
saw them more than once.
yeah, and the best part is that the character's Norwegian.
Ah, even better.
I think I posted it in general in the Ojai server.
Like
I
forever
tagged
ago.
Tatum. I tagged Tatum, and I'm like, Tatum, what are you doing in here? Tatum's an extra in an anime. Who knew? Like, had the blonde hair, the pink accessories, everything.
Yeah.
The glasses.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be right back, everyone.
I need to eat more of my food. I'm still hungry. Ah. Wow, time passed by really fast.
And we're almost at our time for our break.
Yeah. We're just having a good time hanging out.
Talking about anime and old shows.
Yeah.
Okay. Gun to your head, right?
Okay.
Gun to your head. Anime that is underrated, or show that's underrated in your opinion.
Shit.
Show that is underrated.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I haven't watched very many shows recently. You know what? I'm gonna have to say Motor City. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mention Motor City because that was like a one-season wonder, and it's just such a damn good series.
I'm drawing a blank here.
Well, specifically anime or animated show.
If it's just animated in general, I'm saying Kappa Mikey. Because it was good. It was funny. It deserved more attention.
I think Air Gear for me.
Yeah, that makes sense for you, yeah.
Air Gear or Tokyo 24th Ward. Those two are really good. Like, I'm surprised that Tokyo 24th Ward doesn't have a bigger fandom. Even though it's like a really good show and the characters in it are really, really well written.
Yeah.
I like that that some of the my favorite animes slash films, etc., are listed on some of the sites we watch our stuff on as dementia.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a category. Like a genre.
Some of my favorites are on there. Like Serial Experiments Lane, for example. Also,
That
in my
makes
opinion,
sense.
underrated.
You like the psychological stuff.
Well, yeah, dude, because it's like... Because a lot of times you're sitting there thinking, like, holy shit, who thought of all this?
Yeah.
Like, how does the mind come up with something like that?
You gotta be fucked up.
Dude, for real.
It makes me think about the video game Soma,
Oh yeah.
because it makes you really think about what it is to be human.
I've heard a lot of good things about that game.
Oh my god, it's so good. I'm glad that like my fear of like drowning doesn't get triggered from that game. Because usually I'd be like too freaked out, but that one's not bad.
I'd rather be the one doing the thinking than be confused passenger knowing fuck all. Well, the reason why I love them is because then when you figure it out, you feel fucking smart as shit. You're like, oh, I fucking called it, or god damn it, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I love that shit, dude.
Ouch.
Oh, I hate it. Much prefer straightforward entertainment. Probably why I like game shows so much. That's probably why I don't like game shows so much.
It's not stimulating to your brain, so that's why you don't like them.
I got that weird tism.
I like people I like watching people play games. I like playing sometimes. But big brain stuff really bothers me. So I feel dumb as shit.
Trivia and such are what tickles my mind pickle. Ew. Stop saying
That's
that.
weird.
Don't say that.
That's weird, bro.
You just say it scratches a part of your brain, and you'd be good with that, dude.
Or rubs neurons together in your brain. That also counts. But tickling your mind pickle, that's
weird, bro.
That's a weird saying.
I've never heard that one before.
You should go tickle a pickle and cuckle a fuckle.
Nah, it jacks my brain off.
Okay,
Who up?
that's funny.
As I say, who up wonkin' they willy right now?
My god.
She wonkas on my willy till I gloop all over the place.
Till I Augustus all over my gloop.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
Fucking pulled pork. Yeah, I cranked my hog today.
Break my hog today. Jesus.
Brain's like, yeah, solve that puzzle harder, you filthy contestant. Okay, I'll stop now.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. What is wrong with us?
That's that question. That specific question is the reason why we're friends. Like,
Yeah, we really got together because our freaks matched.
yep. Sorry, I'm
Makes
out of
sense.
pocket as fuck.
So when are we not?
Right? I'm listening to a bunch of songs from anime, and the majority on this playlist that I have is Naruto.
I should have fucking figured.
Why are all the freaking themes, like outros and intros, so good?
I don't know, but I know that the song "Fighting Dreamers," like the band originally were gonna break up before they put that song out.
Yeah.
And then it got featured in Naruto, and now that band is like one of the best in Japan.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like they performed at Anime Expo a few years ago.
Yeah.
Dude, people were screaming the lyrics to every one of their songs, and you could tell they were so happy.
Yeah. It's a lot of dirt.
Put it under your pillow.
Yeah, I gotta put it under my pillow for the dirt, man.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh my god. That reminded me of Joe Dirt, because the way that I said dirt.
Oh my
fucking
God.
Joe Dirt. Stupid ass movie.
It was stupid.
All I remember
what
about
is-
that movie is the fact that he had just like the most killer mullet of all time.
Yeah.
Or that he ate ketchup off of what he thought was an asteroid.
Yeah, but it was actually just a big pile of shit.
Space
Like
poop.
crystallized shit
Yeah.
from an airplane.
Which, like, that's not how it works, but...
Okay, so hang on. What is a movie you guys have only watched once in your lifetime, but you still distinctly remember it?
Oh,
Ooh. I
For
have a
me, it
lot of
was
them, but I
my
don't
collection
remember
of
the.
movies.
I was gonna say I have a lot of them. I just don't remember the names of them. Otherwise, I'd have freaking known.
yeah.
House
I
of
watched
Wax?
Joe Dirt once, and that was like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, House of Wax. I think does the 2004 remake with Paris Hilton in it.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that had MCR in the closing credits.
Yes, that one.
Fucking banger choice
God.
using Helena.
Good for you, as I generally don't have the attention span for a film.
Holy shit, that was. Oh my god, that took forever.
I will tell you, it's not exactly fits this formula, but I do remember one film that apparently my dad said it was so bad that he was awake for the whole fucking thing. And the thing about my dad is that when he falls asleep to a movie, then it's good for him. It's good. He said
That's
this one was so bad that he
crazy.
couldn't fall asleep because he was watching it and thinking it can't get any worse than this. But
Surely. And what
That
movie
movie was
is
called-
that?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was like, what movie was that?
It was a movie called Apex with Bruce Willis, some kind of like sci-fi action movie. And he said it was absolute garbage. Like I couldn't even tell you what it was about.
Okay, what's a film that you guys can think about that definitely is like a product of its time, but still is charming for one reason or another?
Okay,
For me, I have two, and that is Mean Girls
yes.
and the movie Triple X, starring Vin Diesel.
Oh yes. Moral of the story: don't be such a dick, dick.
The moral is, don't be a dick, dick.
Yeah, Mean Girls
TV.
is definitely. Yeah.
Definitely a product of its time, but for me, I think it has to be Dodgeball.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Dodgeball is such a stupid movie, and yeah, the comedy is definitely dated, but I still find it funny.
I mean, technically Mouse Hunt too,
Yeah, Mouse Hunt as well.
but it's still funny.
It is, yeah. I'm still thinking.
I'd also offer the Blue Collar Comedy Tour trio of films.
Jesus Christ.
Mary Poppins? Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I think Kisuke means movies that are dated, but back then were considered modern.
Well, no, the thing is like even though they are dated, and we obviously know that they're a product of their era, they still are like they still have some kind of a charm to them that makes them still enjoyable, even though it's
Yeah.
very much dated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, in my opinion, Triple X is because it's just you could tell it's from that era of extreme sports and like obsession with it that the world had in like the late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like the era of Oakley sunglasses and fucking like and freaking Mountain Dew sponsorships everywhere.
Jesus. Maybe Legally Blonde?
Ooh, yeah. No, that makes sense.
What about Miss Congeniality?
Oh my god. I never liked those movies.
Yeah, I never really cared
It was
for it.
just never my thing. Legally Blonde though. I
That's
love that.
actually it's a really good movie, surprisingly.
The first one and the second one. I really want to rewatch them, but they're on Amazon Prime, but you have to pay for it.
What about Clueless in Seattle?
Never seen that one. It's also Seattle, not Seattle.
Oh, you're using this? I want
Yeah,
to get
that's
out
what
my
I
way.
said. Seattle.
I heard you say Seattle. I was like, that's not how you pronounce it.
Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. Seattle.
No, I thought you like over pronounced the word C, like so it was like C space addle.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done. I was gonna move it out of the way. Since you're standing on it, I can't do that. Hey babe, guess what?
What? Chicken butt.
I love you.
I love you more. We should take a break.
We
Yeah,
should.
it's over 5. It's past 5.
Yeah. Alright, we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Actually, I think
No,
I might
goddammit.
take off for the evening.
Hit the wrong button.
I think I'm for the evening, guys. So
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Have a good one.
See you.
What's going on? What's going on? What? I don't understand what's going on here.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Hello? I return. Hi. Dude, I'm so cold in my room. What happened? It probably... Yeah, it was probably me because, AFK. When I walk away to do my break, I mute myself, so that sends me to AFK when I'm mute for like 15 minutes, I think. So, yeah, he left. He said he was gonna go. Well, if it was like immediately right before I got back, then that was me. Because Renzi left as we were going on break, so... Oh, you're fine. Ouch. Oh. That fucking bird, dude. I prefer having it on. It's just the bird itself that's annoying. What is he doing? Is he in the bathroom? Turns. Hello?
Okay, I have returned.
Hi.
Right, today I'm long taking a dump.
I knew it.
Though I did get more propaganda.
Of course it did.
And I saw somebody who has kids that are like half Japanese,
Yeah.
half Mexican.
Yeah.
And I saw somebody they're like, these are my kids. They're half Mexican, half Japanese, and somebody just put congratulations, you made Filipinos. Like, you didn't have
wild.
to call them out like that, man. Come on.
That's so wild. That's crazy.
My game's being stupid. My game's being stupid. 1 second. Local ops be doing nefarious activities.
Man, I might get some ice cream after stream.
Got paid today.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We're doing really good.
We're almost done.
Yep.
90% of the way there.
Yep.
Concept of love. Are you singing what I think you're singing?
Yeah.
I figured.
I'm humming it.
Close enough. God, that was a throwback.
It might be because I'm tired or something, but like you climbing up that ladder looks like you were just flying up there.
Yeah, God damn it. I hate this job. I hate this job. I am officially saying I don't like it.
I hate this job. Me when I'm working my job.
me when I'm employed.
This thing going around, I don't believe that people are really like this, but there's like a group of people that think that the word job is like a slur.
Oh yeah, yeah, because it's because they don't like being called jobless.
They're like, don't talk to me about employment. Censor that word. It's very triggering for me. And I'm like, then get
a job. Own a business. Suck a dick. Do something.
Do something with your life.
Listen, it's not my fault you don't want to get a job.
Yeah.
But the thing, you need one to survive in the modern day. I see a gnome. Hey, get your ass over here.
There's a gnome?
Found one.
You found a gnome? Where was it?
Hiding behind a tree. Fucking Travelocity looking ass.
Wow, what a classic.
Travelocity. That brings back freaking memories.
Oh yeah, it's a full playlist of songs like this from when I was like going to cons and stuff. I'm literally imagining those people in those trip pants dancing to this song right now.
Those Trip NYC pants.
Yep.
Dude, I've been seeing videos of like those on my TikTok page as of late.
Oh my gosh.
And like specifically the songs in question that they dance to. Like I think it's SMF's Haha. That one's one I remember sure a lot of people used to like dance to.
Disgusted.
Almost done with the satellite dish. Almost done.
Okay.
Let me get this deck edge for you. There you go. You don't have to worry about it.
Is that supposed to be the sound of the wind or...
I don't know. All I know is that when planes fly by, they make a noise. It sounds really cool.
Yeah.
That.
I will love you alone.
All of my cousins are starting to have kids now too. And I could already
Yeah,
tell some of my
propaganda.
aunts. Yeah, I know. I could already tell some of my aunts are sitting there like rabid hyenas, being like, when are you having kids?" When I'm ready, when I'm financially stable enough to handle one.
Got money for that? Are you gonna pay my bills? No? Then
Like-
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I gotta pay my bills or take care of it.
No? Then be quiet.
No, you just want to sit there to play with it. It's not a. Babies are not
toy.
toys. They're human beings. I'll get you an American Girl doll, okay? Just settle with that for now.
Ridiculous.
I know. No, but my parents have already been like, you know what? If it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, oh well.
At least they're not being annoying about it. It's good.
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about conversations like that, so I'm good.
My coworkers who have kids are always like, I don't know why, but it's one of the things I always do with like coworkers is I refer to their kids as their little guys,
Yeah.
and they're always like, oh, they're not little. I was like, they'll always be your little guy. Doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter how old they get. Like,
Yeah.
that is how it is as a parent.
Yep. That's true. I don't like it, but it's true.
My mom, I'm still a little guy, so that's why she'll still refer to me as that.
She still sees you as a child.
Also, doesn't help that I'm old at times.
Yeah. But you pay your bills. You have a job.
I pay my bills. I pay my taxes. I made it past age 18. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Exactly.
There you go. That's a quote you can put in the fucking quotes channel.
That reminded me of this video of this like MAGA guy, and he was like, when millennials are gonna learn real quick that once they realize they have to like pay bills and like get a job and stuff, and we're looking at how old do you think millennials are, sir?
Also, like, what the fuck do you think we've been doing for the past, I don't know, 20 years, 30 years? Not that young anymore.
No.
We're not children.
I don't know what he thinks millennials are.
The youngest millennials these days are like in their like early 20s.
No, millennials are like in their late 20s.
So that's why the
like
youngest. Yeah, that's why I said like the cusp ones.
Yeah, like 20s.
Yeah, they're like in their early to mid 20s. Hey, did you just spray me?
No, I'm trying to get this wall. I didn't know it was spraying you, my bad.
You did. That's all right. You're good.
I was trying to get this wall here. It's very and persistent to not get clean. Oh, speaking of clean, there's another there's a list of words that this one person didn't want people saying. One of them was clean. What, like you're afraid of a shower or what?
That makes sense. There's... Okay, let's see what we have left. The door handle for the...
Based.
Apparently this ladder is not clean enough. Never thought I'd be complaining about having too much sex.
What?
That's one of the lines in this song that I'm listening to right now.
That's crazy.
I just love how surprised white people are with Mexican culture. Because like, in Mexican culture, your family's going to make fun of you. Like, there is no option. You have to deal with it.
Yeah.
They're gonna make fun of you. And the reason is, well, it's a twofold reason. Because they're trying to, one, give you thicker skin, so that way you know, if some asshole on the street calls you ugly, it's just like, bitch, I get it worse from my family. Like, the fuck?
Okay. What's... What is... What the hell? What the hell is this?
The hell is what?
I'm looking at the list that's left. Instrument top trim?
Oh, I see it.
Okay.
Holy shit, I just launched my up. Got it? Hee hee. You having a hee hee over there?
Yeah, Nikki sent me a picture.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
She is, like, she is too cute for this world.
Yeah, I agree.
Not for homegirl's anything but, but
Yeah.
she
I'm
is.
gonna send you what she sent me. She's so cute. Okay.
Oh,
You saw it?
yeah.
Railing poles. What is that?
I'm working on those. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Reflector underside trim. Oh, okay. I see. I think I need the ladder or the scaffolding for this. I miss her.
I know, me too. Okay. These have been the bane of my freaking existence for the past, I don't know, 20 minutes? Half an hour? These stupid underside trims. Because they freaking ladder to do it with.
Yeah.
This whole mission would be made so much easier if they just gave us one freaking ladder. No. You have to be the cool kids and do it without a ladder. Okay, last one's over here.
There's one more. Okay. Whee!
Got it.
did
Thank
it.
God.
We did it. Jesus Christ. That took forever.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, now I'm listening to Bloodhound Gang.
Right. We're all done with chapter 1 of the Muckingham Files.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now do you want to do the paintball arena?
Nikki's asking, about watching the movie maybe sometime this weekend.
Hmm. Well,
Let
I
me just
mean,
message her.
okay.
Cause I don't know why she's asking me. She could just ask you. Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh boy. I have to go help at a conference.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah. It's for my work.
Understandable.
Hmm?
I should not have been allowed to listen to this song when I was like 13.
Remember, I was reading that Stephen King's wife almost left him because he wouldn't stop listening to to the song Mambo Number 5.
Really?
Uh huh.
What the hell?
Because that he would listen to it on. No, she was legit. Like he would listen to it like every single day for like 4 hours at a time.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
It's the only explanation that I have.
And specifically, he had to play it on loudspeakers. As loud as possible.
I would have hated that too, actually.
Mm-hmm. Gold team rules. Bruh.
Another song that I liked when I was like 14.
Gonna say, all the songs I used to listen to when I was like 14 were like crazy ass electro music. What a lot of kids would call, a lot of the youngins these days would call electro house, or blog house as it was also called. Yeah, because at the time that was how most at the time like music blogs and places like MySpace were like actually a huge place for electronic artists to get discovered.
Oh yeah. Like how they have it now with TikTok.
Yeah, so you basically, it was the whole goal was to get put onto these music blogs or like YouTube channels that would post that would post music. And that's how you got your name out there.
Yeah.
And actually, I actually found out recently that one of the artists that I used to follow from back in the day, Drive Pilot, she came out as a trans woman and transitioned a few years ago.
I have my watch along tomorrow. What the heck? I don't want to cancel my stream. I'm gonna reschedule my watch along then.
Yeah.
quick.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
I still think the best version of that is when they mash it up with the athletic theme from fucking from Super Mario World.
Yeah.
The fucking the high quality rip.
Bruh. Electricity is flickering again. Is it because I'm on the computer? Because I well. We're like so focused.
I know.
This is nice. This is fun.
No, we're like so focused.
Bruh.
The way you said it, that's how it sounded.
I need this.
I'm like so focused right now, like
Bruh.
I told you right that there was this one random white girl who tried to say that she knew what oppression was like because she had a Mexican gardener.
What the fuck?
This girl said that with full chest.
Is this another one where we don't have a ladder?
Yep. Look,
Alright,
I think. Yep.
I'll be positive and know that I can be there too.
Okay.
Ew.
Sarah or somebody go ahead and get rid of that.
Do I have mod, let me see. Why can't I do this? I can't
I'll just do it.
ban.
You.
I banned it. Stinky. Not allowed to do that.
Oh. Alright, there we go.
What you
Ow!
looking
Motherfucker.
at? Were you good?
Again. Tatum dropping pipes and shit on me. Scared the fuck out of me.
That's funny.
Powered up. Y'all gone to the paintball arena? Yep. I'll paint your what?
What the fuck? Dude, why is your
Paintball.
power?
He lives in Alabama. What do you expect? Reliable power? We don't get that here in the United States.
That's true, actually. Never mind.
Because all of our electricity is privatized, babe. Don't you know that? We can't have publicly owned power lines. Because that's communism.
It's communism.
Socialism, sorry.
Ouch. I am not able to stay comfortable in my seat. Ugh. Oh my god. Bad Boy by Cascada.
Thought you were gonna say, thought you were gonna say It Boy by freaking, by, Baby No Money.
No, I'm listening to classics. Be my man, be my weekend.
I was gonna say, that's the, Baby No Money is the gender envy for trans men,
Why he gotta look so good?
right? And his, like, no care, don't give a shit attitude is another thing that this a lot of trans men really like.
Yeah. Oh, that
Speaking of
Iron
Baby
Mouse
No-
cosplay was crazy.
He also cosplayed as Silas from, Love in Deep Space.
He made a song with Iron Mouse.
Yeah, and actually I think it just dropped today, I think.
Yeah, I haven't.
Me neither.
He covered his whole beard in sparkles, half pink, half purple.
Yeah. That's also what he did for the Silas cosplay. He painted his beard white to match the character's hair.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And of course, as I say, he also did Miku no Money,
Miku no Money, yeah, that's right.
and then he released the remix that somebody did of Check with Miku in it. He actually went and released it as a full song.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
I got money, carriage, I'm an addict, spell it out like Rita Rabbit, clapping cheekies in the hammock, got no rubber on, save the planet. Ow! What was that for? Well, the damn Europeans keep beating the shit out of me. There's a quote. Put that one in the quote.
I told you I'm listening to classics right now.
My god. The most colored detritus that you've had to clean up so far. Doesn't that just mean like poop?
Caca?
Doo-doo?
Remember Mr. Worldwide?
Real fast to where I just can't let you know. Just can't remind y'all. Que ese culo bota caca.
It's so dumb.
It is dumb. And literally it just translates to, I just came to remind y'all that ass can fart. That ass can make poop, basically.
Yeah,
Makes no fucking
it
sense.
doesn't make any sense. Where's the dirt?
Where's the... Where's the leak, man?
Where's the leak, man? May I take your hat, sir?
May I take your hat, sir? I love that with all this obsession with like all this obsession with like lost media, we're starting to see things coming out of the woodwork that we never thought existed. Like one of the ones recently that is just like had me dying of laughter. So the initial pilot for the Backyardigans, which I think is called OK Hello or something like that.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of the mods or admins of the Backyardigans wiki had it and refused to give it out to anybody.
Huh.
So he had been holding on to it since 2016. Well, apparently somebody managed to hack his Google Drive, stole it, and then put it up on the internet for everyone. And he fucking livid. Because he was trying to hog it for himself.
No, you can't have that. Nope.
Sorry, but lost media is meant for everybody. He was trying to hold the pilot footage hostage, and it's like, no. How about if we just don't?
No.
How about if we just don't, and then release it anyway?
My music. My music stopped. Let's see, what else did I... I think I just go back to the beginning of the playlist. Wall of text.
Is also extended to my neck of the woods too. Shitloads of once lost game shows are coming up for air, and it's quite interesting to see some of these old shows back in the public eye once again. I love it.
Yeah.
Because now we're discovering these like banger ass songs that from like the 80s and 90s that nobody knew about, and we're discovering new artists. Like, for example, Ulterior Motives.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it was all because some dude was being a freaking gooner and didn't want to admit it.
Right.
Which honestly makes it that much funnier.
Yeah.
Or Subways of Your Mind by the band Fex. That one also got discovered recently. And not only that, it helped reunite the band that wrote it.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. They apparently hadn't seen each other in like 40 years.
That's wild.
Sandy Martin's Camel by Camel. Yeah, I guess so. Though that one's not really lost. It was more forgotten, and then somebody brought it back into the limelight, so to speak. Yeah. Wow.
I'm doing my best.
Working faster than I am.
I'm in the zone. This is my kind of thing. I don't know if you knew that.
I can tell. Hey. Yeah, that's right. Get and go away.
I've never actually heard you say go away. That's crazy.
Well, because I don't want you to go away. I just want you to be like. I want you to be always like right next to me.
Yeah.
Because you're cute.
No, you're cute.
Ugly, I don't know what you're on about. What you gonna do about
I'll
it?
still fight you.
I was gonna say, what you gonna do about it? Nothing. Never nothing.
Gonna be nothing.
Never do nothing in this house. Apparently there's a radio station in Sweden that does nothing but play that one song of the fish spinning around.
Uh,
24/7, 365 days.
God, why would they do that to themselves?
I don't know, but it's gonna continue playing that forever.
That's wild.
Hey, throwing shit. Sensei, why you being like that, huh? That's such a Swedish village in Japan. Yeah, I'm surprised. Is it up in like Sapporo / like Hokkaido area? Tackle that later.
Ouch. It's in Hokkaido.
Ah, okay. It's called Sweden Hills. Yeah, it's kind of random, but I mean, hey, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen the like the Japanese people who dress up like cholos?
What?
Yes.
Oh no.
Uh-huh. Yes, and they even we're talking like people like, you know, like freaking we're talking guys like rocking Cortezes with the khakis with a cuff and a crease, like the whole 9 yards. Driving in lowriders that are honestly that are as good if not better than fucking like American ones.
Same.
Yeah. Some chara outfit stat. No, there's a difference because they're not trying to be they're not trying to necessarily be Mexican. They're just for the cholo style, which is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Though there are Japanese mariachi bands.
I kind of want to hear that.
They're pretty good. I'd say that much. And Mariachi band probably more precise on the traditional, but with no less soul. JP Brass is a thing, and they're good. Well, yeah, a lot of Mexican musicians use Japanese like made instruments. Like I've seen a whole number of them using like Yamaha branded ones because they're really good.
Yeah.
Like the thing with mariachi bands is they don't really care for like the brands and stuff they use. Well, the thing is specifically mariachi is meant to sound kind of loose. The only time you really are going for perfect, like pitch perfect accuracy is if you're in competition. But generally, no one really cares. If it sounds good and they can play it well, and the guy, and you know, they're doing their thing, Mexican people don't care. Obviously, if it sounds awful, then we're gonna say something about it. But
Yeah. Oh dang, I never played Animal Crossing today, so my dailies. My dailies! I forgot about my dailies. Oh well.
I have to wonder what the blues would sound like with a Mexican flag. Remember, Los Lobos and Coco Montoya exist. Yeah.
You know what I want to know?
Hmm.
How is every building dirty but the floor ain't?
Right?
Not very realistic. I'm gonna have to dock some points for this.
I mean, I've already said that in my eyes, right? If there's a dog or a cat in a video game and I can't pet it, it's a worse game.
It's a bad game. Can't pet
It's
the
not a
dog,
bad game. It's not a bad game. It's just not as good as it could be. Like, for example, Breath of the Wild, great game, super well made, right? It's like one of Nintendo's greatest games of all time. But you can't pet the dogs, so it's just a 9 out of 10 for me.
You know what is great?
Hmm.
In Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, the newest game,
Mm-hmm.
you can pet the little cleaners that look like little pets.
Hmm.
I think that's pretty cute. You
I was
can
gonna
feed
say,
the dogs at least, yeah.
yeah. Still though, I want
You
to be able
can't
to just
pet the
walk up and
dogs,
pet
so.
it, and just be like, press one button, love dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boomer Shooter, Nightmare Reaper usually occasionally has doggo spawn. You can pet the dog, feed it bones to get it bonuses. You're severely punished if you hurt or kill the pooch. Like the chickens or like the chickens in Legend of Zelda. If you hit them too much, they will attack you.
Yeah, they'll literally kill you. You could die for the chickens.
Death by chicken.
That's a pretty crazy way to die. Yeah, they are a nightmare, that's very true.
Oh, so there's this mini game in Majora's Mask. It's little corgi dog races.
Oh, that's cute.
However, so there's a bit of a joke in the community because there's certain dogs that are naturally faster than the other ones and have a higher chance of winning.
Yeah.
And there's always some dogs that have worse stats. There's one dog in particular that has the worst stats of all of them, and his chances of winning are the lowest, and it's the blue dog.
That's crazy.
Like the chances of him winning is like 1 in like 129 billion or something like that.
Jesus, that's really bad.
Yeah. However, and the thing is, for a long time, a lot of people in the Zelda fandom were like, it's never happened, like he's never won. And, so somebody spent, I think, something like almost 2 weeks, like 24 hours running simulations in that game through an emulator, and they finally managed to catch one race where the blue dog does win.
That's crazy.
Yeah, odds would be astronomical, like Blatro numbers.
I was watching somebody play it for the first time today.
What, Blatro?
Yeah. This is that cosplayer that became a VTuber, the one that I've been talking about recently.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I can't do math, I'm gay.
Bro.
She was really bad at the game. Like, first round, lost. She didn't know how the game worked. She couldn't read, apparently. So not only is she bad at math, she also can't read very well.
So in other words, she's stupid.
It's okay.
It's okay because she's pretty. Uh-huh, I fucking knew it.
Derek Zoolander? Oh no, not that stupid. Not that stupid.
So why male models? I just told you. I literally just spent the last 5 minutes telling you.
Hi.
My friends all died in a freak gasoline fight incident. I found another Travelocity, babe.
Oh god.
Here.
What is this game?
I don't know.
And the gnomes, man.
All I know is that they keep the weevils out of my yard, so...
I can't get rid of the gnome.
You're trying to throw it over the fence?
Yeah, it doesn't let me.
Bruh, of course.
I'm helping.
Nice.
Ugh.
Hey, babe.
Huh?
Cutie.
You're cute.
No, you.
No, you.
I'm ugly. I don't know what you're on about.
I will fight you. Is that the sun or the moon?
I think that's the sun.
Wow.
I saw this thing of these parents, like, just giving empty threats to their kids. Like,
Yeah.
all right, if you don't eat that broccoli, I'm gonna go outside and look at the clouds.
What the fuck?
And the kids take it so seriously, like, because they think like you're actually being like mean to them, but you're just saying something silly.
That's wild.
There's this other post I saw where this guy was like, I was on the train heading to I'm in Sweden on business, and I was on the train heading to my hotel. It was really early in the morning, and this dad was riding the bus, was riding the train with his son, this tiny little baby.
Yeah.
The baby, you know, there was a bump in the tracks, and the baby gets upset and starts crying. And the dad says to the baby, "Not now. Now's not the time." And the baby immediately stops.
That's wild.
And somebody put, he literally just told that child, "Now's not the time." And the child said, "Sorry, father, my mistake. I apologize for my outburst."
That's crazy.
Everyone
That
wishes they had
reminds me of
a child that freaking well behaved.
Right? That reminds me of something, but I don't remember where it's from. It was like a bit in a show. It was like, I'm only allowed to be mad three times in a day. Now's not the time.
Oh.
I was like, what the Where was this? I have no idea. You're gonna...
I think it was somewhere in like Sweden or something.
That's crazy.
Just he says it in Swedish, and the child just immediately stops crying. Now is not the time. Like, sorry, father, my mistake. Woman, sorry.
Bruh.
Ja me te kuda stop.
Okay. You can't go to bed yet. I have to do my shot.
15
I'll
minutes.
be in there in like 15 minutes. Mom has to get up really early for her shift tomorrow. Yeah. So like as soon as I'm done with stream, I have to go and get my shot ready. I don't have time to waste today.
You know what they say, Sulavu or whatever.
Bruh.
Bone app the teeth. Like how I love how people misuse things. Like one of my other favorite subreddits is called bone hurting juice.
Oh my god.
And it's literally just like memes that are used incorrectly, but it's still funny.
I'm getting irritated at this wall. Says it's not clean yet.
It's the top of the wall. Here, hold on. Let's solve the problem by getting up high. Grabbing my extendo and just going like that. There we go. Remember, you have to get above your problems. Then kill it. Here, I'm getting all the high up stuff for you, so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Thank you.
Because I can reach it from here.
That's taking forever.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, where the hell are you? You're up there. Stop it. Stop it. Trying to clean this. Where's the dirt, damn it? There. Almost done with this map.
Nice. So you can get it done before stream ends?
I don't know. Probably not. We might be like at the tail end.
Nice. Johnson before I name was up. I know what to do.
Hi.
Hi there. Do 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 do.
Frame is not clean.
Your move, now you need it. Hey, you line.
Damn it, I fell. I can't believe I fell. Getting up the ramp. What are you doing?
Trying to get this hole. I love when like you're cleaning something, you can see the meter on the left just disappearing really quickly.
Oh yeah, that's nice. You walking backwards looks like you're doing the moonwalk.
Hey.
There's a TNT crate that's not clean. Okay. There's a town fence that's not clean? Where is it? We're not going to be able to get it all clean.
No, I'm not giving up. We can do it.
Well, I'm on a time crunch, so.
Okay, you are on a time crunch.
Ouch. Alright, I'm gonna quit the game.
I'll finish it up.
Okay. Then I need to go and do what I need to do. So,
You go do that.
let me get out of shared chat here.
Okay.
And this link. Okay. I gotta find somebody to raid out to. Let's see who's live. Suddenly RV. Okay. There's Luna. She's still doing her subathon thing. I might do RV. Maybe. I'm gonna do Minty TV instead. He is playing marbles on stream with his viewers right now, so I'm gonna raid out. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm probably gonna play Splatoon because it's been a minute, and I really am not in the mood to do Ocarina right now. So, we'll do that. That's all I got. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I gotta dip.
Alright.
I will message you to do call.
Okay. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Alright, y'all. I will go ahead and head out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me go ahead and send out the raid. Okay. see. Who am I going to send you guys off to? I'm going to send you guys off to Soma Hososhi, who's playing Outer Wilds. Sure you go send them some love. I've been DJ Kisuke. Peace, love, gangsta shit. You already know. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys on Monday. I will not be here tomorrow because I have a conference I have to go to, but I will be back on Monday to play more Persona. Peace, y'all.